Welcome to my studio. I'm Christopher Cook. If you're a painter like myself, I'm sure you give a lot of thought to design and composition. While there are many factors to consider when creating painting, design and composition are the foundation, particularly the design of values and how they use the space constitutes the first impression most people will get from a painting, even if that's a subconscious impression, and it often is. As a viewer is walking into a room or space, the thing that's going to travel the farthest and catch the eye is that layout of values. Not every viewer knows how to analyze or consider a good design of values. However, anyone can sense when something has been composed well or sort of unintentionally. Saturday, the 21st, I'll be holding a 3-hour workshop dedicated to design and composition. And this workshop is going to specifically target creating a value design and compositional flows of energy to lead the viewer around the painting. Compositional energy flows are ways that I've observed other artists move the viewer's eye around the canvas. Now, that can be done with value, texture, with any number of visual elements, and there are a handful of ways that to me seem to be the most essential, and a number of principles that can help speed the viewer up or slow the viewer down. And all of this becomes important to composing a painting that affects the viewer in a very intentional way. There are compositional flows that you might see in successful paintings over and over again. And these can be used alone or together, however you choose. To give you an idea, let's go over the compositional energy flows that I believe to be most essential. So you've got circular flow, serpentine, cruciform, convergent, scarcity, dynamic tension, rhythmic tension, and equalization. I think just from the names, you may be able to get a sense of each one and how it might be implemented. We'll go into depth on that. The notes I provide will give examples of other artists, and we'll talk about how these flows can complement each other, work together, and each one doesn't just have one look. There's a lot of different implementations to each one of these compositional flows, and we'll apply some of them to the painting that we do in class. These design principles can be applied to any kind of painting, whether it's landscape, still life, figurative work, or even abstraction. However, we'll be using a landscape to implement some of the ideas during our time together. Particularly, I have this plein air painting that I would like to explore further onto a larger canvas. So I'll be sharing the reference photos I have for you, as well as this plein air study as inspiration for the paintings we will create that Saturday. I'll be demonstrating on an 18 by 24 size canvas. So you can use any dimension canvas you like, but if you choose to follow along, then any canvas size that is a 3:4 ratio will work best for the particular design that I'm putting together. So that would be sizes like 9:12, 12:16, 18:24, etc. We'll paint, and I'll talk about how I'm applying the design and compositional concepts to the landscape. We'll have a chance to review and critique anyone's paintings from class who wishes to participate in that. The very last thing we'll do is a giveaway. I'll be giving away a couple of viewfinders, which are helpful when painting on location to crop and focus in on the particular scene that you're trying to capture. I'll be giving away some brush clips, which I think are pretty nifty. These clamp right onto your easel, whether that's a plein air easel or studio easel. So if you don't already have one of these, you might win one in class. And I'll be giving away a couple of one-on-one Zoom conferences with me where we can dive deeper into your particular aspirations as an artist. So those of you who have the opportunity to join me and sign up right away to my landscape design and composition workshop, I think you'll be surprised that the ideas we dive into are not only accessible, They add a level of sophistication to your work. And I almost forgot to say, everything we'll be talking about in class, the list of compositional energy flows, how to approach your three-value design, all of it will be included in a PDF file that I'll share with everyone attending the workshop. So you'll have that to refer back to anytime you want to consider these concepts. You can sign up to the workshop right now at Destination Art's website. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions you have about this workshop or other workshops and classes that I teach. My email is clcookcreative@gmail.com. Until I see you, happy painting.